It is scary and it can tear apart a family, and we don't know much about it and there's no cure for it. So if somebody gets sick and literally in a week they can be dead, family members sit inside with other family members and they watch them die. I think that the problem is not knowing about it. So if you don't know that you have it and you don't know it's in your general vicinity, you can infect other people. I mean, there's definitely been a lot of things here that I've never experienced before. So we have had some tough days as far as patients who aren't doing well and deaths in the ward.
It's the first time I work with Ebola, so it's all quite new. Before this I never had seen a body before or touched it, and now I'm here. I was responsible for disinfection of the bodies and taking care of them. So during the second wave of patients that arrived, I was the only water and sanitation responsible at that moment. So I was alone, and there was at that moment 2 to 3 deaths a day.
In the beginning we were really quite busy. People were coming and going. Some of them were going home healthy, some of them were going home in body bags, but they were quite busy days in the beginning. Here, the biggest thing is you really have to plan ahead, and you really have to have everything you need. You can't say, oops, I forgot something, and go out and just grab it.
Before you enter, you need to be clear who's doing what, when and how. If you're inside this protective equipment, you can't get out again because you forgot something.
That's definitely different, because usually I like to forget things everywhere and then I can always just grab them.
It's quite a special job. It's not always the most fun, and it's quite difficult. So it really creates a good vibe in the team. You're in it together. This creates a very good feeling and a sense of community. So that was really nice. I liked it.
Ebola is sort of a tough disease to deal with. So you always learn about the disease or how you react or how other people react, and having to deal with people who come and they're scared. My dad's a biologist, and so it's kind of interesting for him, maybe. I don't know. He tells me things that I don't know about it. But every day I learn something.
The most difficult thing for me, actually, working in the Ebola ward is this protective equipment. Just because of this gear, it's very heavy, very warm. You're sweating immediately already before you go in.
I mean, it gets hot in there, but we like to call it the Ebola spa because you go in and you have basically a sauna 2 or 3 times a day. After you've been here for a while, you get to know the patients who have been there for so long. And you get to know what they like and how they get along and all of these things. So it's nice to be able to go and hang out with the patients.
I really worked wonderfully together with my team of hygienists, outreach team, sprayers. It was quite hard in the beginning. It was also quite new to them, so we had to teach them everything. On the same time, we had a big wave of patients arriving. In the end, it worked, and that's very nice.
Now, most of the people who are leaving are going home a bit healthy, which is great to see, and it's one of the best things to see while we're here is to watch those people leave. You watch one of them walk out and there's a family person here and they're dressed in regular clothes and they're smiling, and you give them a hug and take photos with them. I think every time that happens is the best moment of the day.
Some people have been inside there for quite a long while, so you really get to know them. If they get out, it's a very special moment. It's nice to be part of that. So we had 3 women inside, 3 young women who are actually quite the divas. So when they arrive here now, it's incredible. They're high heels, very nice dress. They're wonderful, and they come and steal the show when they get back here. It's very nice.
What I'm really hoping for is what everyone is hoping for, that the patients we have now will be our last patients, and then we will send them all home healthy, and we will just wait for the 21 days that you have to wait till after an outbreak and slowly hang out and close things down. So that's obviously what I'm hoping for. We'll see what happens.